People who use and sold drugs allege that xylazine had become a highly sought-after substance and that it has become a much more common component of the local drug supply. The reports from Philadelphia, as well as hints that xylazine was apparent in other parts of the country, prompted the researchers and colleagues to try to track the drug's spread across the continental United States. Xylazine was found in 0.36% of overdose death in 2015, according to research. It increased to 6.7% by 2020. It was found in 1 out of every 5 overdose deaths in some areas. Notably, the study discovered fentanyl, a powerful synthetic opioid that has come to dominate regional drug supplies in nearly every xylazine-related death, indicating that it wasn't just a tranquilizer that was causing these overdoses. Experts are still trying to understand the risk of xylazine, but they are concerned that the drug, which is not an opioid but acts as a sedative, may increase the chances of fatal overdose when combined with opioids like fentanyl because it can exacerbate the respiratory depression caused by opioids. It may also make reversing overdoses with naloxone, which is designed to work on opioids, more difficult. The drug overdose crisis in the United States has been steadily worsening and is now killing more than 100,000 people per year. Fentanyl, which was once primarily found in the supply of opioids such as heroin, is now more frequently found in stimulants such as cocaine and methamphetamine. Right now, the drug supply is a complete mess. The number of contaminants is out of control and is becoming increasingly difficult for researchers to keep track of them. What is happening now is people are not buying what they believe that they are buying, or they are unaware of what they are buying. Kensington Avenue in North Philadelphia is well known for its drug use and prostitution. There are many people living on Kensington Avenue who are college graduates with a bachelor or even a master's degree. Many people turn to drugs as a result of a variety of unfortunate events that has occurred in their choice in which someone should or the loved one before you have thoroughly investigated the situation. As concerned family members, we frequently wonder, why do some people become addicted to drugs while others not? This is a valid question, and many drug users don't believe they'll become addicted. The truth is that anyone can become addicted to drugs, and there are a variety of factors that make them more vulnerable. The following are some of the most common risk factors or potential causes of drug addiction. 1. Early life stressors, such as being abused or witnessing trauma. 2. Abuse, either physical or sexual, in the past. 3. Genetic vulnerability, such as other family members who struggle with addiction. 4. Prenatal alcohol or drug exposure while in the womb. 5. Lack of parental supervision or monitoring during adolescence, peer pressure from friends or social circles, or association with drug-using peers. Mental health disorders such as depression and anxiety. A person's susceptibility to addiction can be influenced by a combination of genetic and environmental factors. Genetics, according to National Institute on Drug Abuse, accounts for roughly half of a person's likelihood of developing an addiction. As a result, environmental risk factors such as stress, trauma, abuse, a lack of education, low-income neighborhoods, and high school parties play an important role. Adolescents who use drugs are more likely to develop a drug addiction behavior because their brain is still developing. Exposing the brain to drugs during this critical period can result in long-term brain changes and an increased risk of dependency later in life. According to research, nearly 70% of adolescents who tried an illicit drug before the age of 13 develop a clinical addiction within the next 7 years. Those between the ages of 18 and 25 are also at high risk as their brains mature. In fact, 9 out of 10 people who struggle with substance abuse began using before the age of 18. Science has contributed to a better understanding of how drug abuse affects people and how addiction develops over time. Researchers have been able to see how substance addiction work in the brain using imaging and other cutting-edge technology. It all starts with a long period of drug use. When a person uses drug on a regular basis, it alters the way the brain functions. Drug use becomes compulsive over time rather than recreational or voluntary. It is no longer a choice for them to use drugs, it is beyond their control. When a person uses drugs, the brain produces dopamine, a pleasure chemical. This causes a euphoric bodily response and mental state in the user, making him or her Even when the drugs no longer provide pleasure to the user, which happens over time as the user becomes tolerant to them, the brain continues to push this need.